Hello guys and welcome back to another video. I'm going to be requesting the first payout with Apex. I mentioned that I've just purchased these accounts recently. I literally just bought these legacy accounts just before they made their updates for their new accounts. I currently have 3 accounts that are passed, or active PAs I should say. So there's only one that is actually eligible for a payout because I forgot exactly that you needed 52,600 to actually get that payout. These are on 52,500, so they're like 100 away from getting a payout. So this one is at 52,800. So with this, I am eligible for a payout. I think it is like 700 that I'm eligible for. I think you can take it back down to 52,100. So I guess we're going to kind of find out in a moment how that works. So should be able to get a 700 payout on this. I could have waited to get these to that point, but I'm not sure how long it takes for these payouts to process. And plus it is the first one, so normally it takes a little bit longer with these firms. So that is that. I've spoke about this before. I think it was 8 accounts that I ended up purchasing through this batch. So I bought 8, I passed 3 of them, so I failed 5, and I'm hopefully going to be getting a payout on 3. I'm definitely getting a payout on 1 because this one is eligible for the payout. But even by losing more than half of the accounts in terms of evaluations, and as long as you're even getting a minimum payout, you will then actually get a return on your investment. So pretty happy with Apex. I do also have 5 active evaluations as well. So these ones are the end of day drawdown. So I had 8 legacy accounts, and then now moved on to these ones, which is the end of day trailing. So I've got these 5, they're looking quite good at the moment. They're about 1.5 in profit, around about that, so it's about halfway there. 1.4, they're all between 1.4 and 1.5, so yeah, going well with that. The way I'm kind of doing it at the moment is I'm trading just all my accounts. I'm going to keep the account names there because I can't figure out which one's which. I also did fail the 4 Traderify accounts that I mentioned in the last video as well, because there just was no room in terms of drawdown for that. So I am going to purchase another 4 Traderify. I'm just going to wait for a moment because I'm pretty confident that Traderify has mentioned they're going to be bringing something out this week. I don't know if it's going to be different kinds of accounts or whatever it may be. So I'm just going to wait until that news comes out before I actually purchase some more there. Often that comes with a discount as well. So that's something that I've done really well with, is I'm only ever really purchasing accounts with these firms once they're on a pretty good discount for that particular firm. So remember, it's all a game of just how much money you're putting in and then how much you get out of it. So it now brings me to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 funded accounts because I lost the 4 because we did have 9. I did have 9 total, and the rest are evaluations. So hopefully we can just start getting to the point that we can pass those. But let's just get back to actually taking that payout. I'm gonna probably just add on to this video these 2 payouts as well, provided I actually do get them. Hopefully I do and don't just blow them. So yeah, I'll just add that to the end of this video as well. I've never done this with Apex, so it's the first time doing it, but I've kind of had a look and it's kind of cool. I think this is their new dashboard, so I think they've updated it. So as you'll see here, there's just all of these different rules that you need to follow, and I guess you can just go to this and you'll see, yeah, the minimum payout for my other 2 just isn't enough because you need to get to 52,600. So I can't take payouts on that yet. So we're just going to request it. I don't really care right now for having to do all 20. I know I haven't got 20 yet to then take the payout. right now I'm just in a position where I just want to take payouts on a consistent basis and just get to that point. It says I can request 712.904. Quite strange. So I'm just going to do 712 for that, and we'll submit. Okay. Hopefully I've just done a clean transition there by cutting that part out. I don't know if you're allowed to show like the agreements, so just going to have that bit out of the video. So we'll hit submit. Do you want to continue? Payout request, yes, please. Alright, fantastic. So, I'm not sure how long it takes to, you know, for this to process, which is why I'm happy that I can just do it on one account, kind of figure it out and how it all works. I'm not even sure if I've given payout information to them, like whether it's Rise or whatever it may be. So I'm going to go into the back end and just double check that. I think I have done the verification in terms of identification, so that's that. We'll just quickly go through the trades for this as well. So end up taking a loss on the first day. I'm so sure that, like, I don't know what it is, I just tend to lose the first trade on an account for some reason. It is what it is, but yeah. You also need to have 8 trading days, so this was 10, so pretty happy with that. You need to have 5 days minimum of $50 profit, which is pretty much done on all of these days. Consistent rule of 30%. So if you get hit like 2.8, even if you're making no more than 700, then you'll be fine. So this day was about 700, so that's absolutely fine. And the payout balance, of course, and no pending payout. So we're now going to have a pending payout for this. So we'll just see how it goes. Probably going to cut the video here and then add on the next part if we do manage to get the extra payouts as well. Alright guys, we are back with the extra 2 payouts for this account. I did record this video before, and unfortunately for some reason the audio did not get recorded, so I'm actually doing a voiceover on this, so I might kind of mess things up here. But yeah, fortunately for the extra 2 accounts, I did manage to get over the 52,600 that was needed to be able to request the payouts. So going to be taking that, which is over 800, so 829 for this account, and go over to the next, which is 941, which is great. So requesting these payouts. I did go into the back end to make sure that I could get the payouts sorted for this. It's with a different system than the others are using, like Tradeify, Top 1 Futures, which they use Rise, and Apex uses Plain for if you're international. I said 941, I just watched this, it's 841 because of course you can only bring the account down to 52,100, and then yeah, you can just see that it doesn't currently show the pending one for those 2 accounts, but for the first account, yeah, the amount has been taken out of the account because it has been approved. So I didn't receive the money for this one. I actually got the payout for all 3 together, so that came a few days later because I had to set up the new Plain account. You have to connect it to a bank account and it goes directly into your bank account instead of like holding it on Plain like it does on Rise. So a little bit of a different system there. So for those of you that are international and going to be getting Apex trader funding payouts, that's the process for that. I think here I'm just going to kind of just go through the accounts that I currently have. So I did end up getting some evaluation accounts with Apex. I don't know if I've mentioned it in like a previous video, I think I might have done. I just didn't have the account numbers there. One thing with Apex is it actually shows you the number of accounts that you have bought with them. So you'll be able to see that it's 13 evaluation accounts that I've had, 5 of which I failed, which I've mentioned, and then 3 that I've passed, and then obviously these 5 that I've now purchased, which I'm currently trading at the moment as well. One way that I'm kind of like trading these at the moment is I'm just simply trading all of them, because I don't want to like have human error of just trying to like set up different groups and end up like messing up the trades and things. And just setting up like one account as the lead account. You probably hear my cat in the background. I'm just going to quickly get the door. So we've been doing the top 1 futures one because it is the 25k account, which is of course the smallest one, and then just copy your trading it across the others. But I've been using the multiplier on there, so I can actually do more per trade on the other accounts, but top 1 futures I can just do like a smaller amount. It's crazy to look at these numbers here. Obviously these are evaluations, so it's not all of the profit made on like real accounts. In fact, most of it is actually evaluation, but hopefully, you know, we'll get to the point where it will be real. And just looking over these last 2 weeks, I think that's like 25,000, which is just crazy to think, but hopefully we will get to a point where that is actually possible. It does come to show that, you know, when trading well, you'll see like great gains over that. And even that, like I mentioned it here, 2 out of 3 of the trades are actually winners. So it's like 66% win rate, which is often what I've been able to show over the last couple of months, between 60 and 70%, and only a 1-to-1, although the average win looks larger here because I've just like slightly took larger trades because of the evaluations, so it kind of like skews it. But often I'm just looking for like a 1-to-1 on a really great win streak, because we can see, I don't think it like actually shows like completely correctly the figures, because when I look at the P&L for the day, it doesn't actually match up with the P&L card that I can do from the copy trading section. So it's not completely accurate, but it's kind of on the right lines. I think Tradeovate is tracked, but Rhythmic is not. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. There's actually another video that I've already recorded that I'm gonna be posting as well. I just kind of held off on doing this because I didn't want to do like another voice recording on a video I already made. But yeah, hopefully you're all doing well. Really great to see how my trading's been at the moment, and it's going to be aiming for that 10k month for March. Good luck, good trading.